and your family, what is good for you, your community, what is good for you in the entire country. In the entire country. Mama ya kulala chini. I saw a story about Stalin. Anatoa kuku manyoya, anatoa alafu anaiachilia, anaitubia some grades. Then you go there. How dare you? You forget too soon. We forget too fast. Even for those ones who are hackers, we forget too fast. Let us not forget. Let us not forget where we have come from. Let us pick the pieces, lift ourselves up, and determine our future by making the right choices. We have a lot of here to celebrate the quick wins that we have had. That the wheels of justice, however slow they are placed as where we are. Now, for that reason, our solution is purely political. Problem fights for the best. The last time we had a consultation with the directors, we were being threatened. Unaambiwa hiyo sijawaja is a temporary relief. No reason for it. So I've seen incidents where some of our police have looked the other way. Where are those ones from Nyamira? I had you had a consultation with the former states support this government because mtoto wake ameachiliwa. Mimi nimeachili mtoto wangu. Promises that have been made. Yeah, he has actualized it. Aliambiwa wakati ulikuwa kaunti you know you are not us uliajiri sisi kama tulikuwa aliambiwa sasa wewe tembea na hiyo barabara ndio umeamua sisi tuko barabara. So let him be alone and his family because he has benefited from that. When wakati support staff walikuwa wanaajiriwa, the entity that employs the public service board, kazi yangu is to implement. I implemented. Alafu tena unaweuka kuuliza mbona huyu Gesairo wako hapa? When I came to the county at Gesairo, I was being told how I thought. Nimedanganya.
The county government act, the one that is very clear. You put it in the protectors.
I was being pushed down.
Unless they never read it.
Lakini nikasema the law protects them. Kama umeajiri na Nyamira county government, wacha ufanye kazi either we exceed by then, appreciate whichever means that you exceed. Let us get ample time to find a kazi. When your life is threatened and you are rightful, you can never be silent. You cannot sleep. The problem that we have currently is purely political. The solution that we have is purely political. And that choice must be made. Dan said that we'll make a decision. I want to say two things. One, yes, we have two divides. I want to be very candid. We have our Girango, we have our Gitutu. Yes. We have 20 wards. But there is one thing that we share in common. Sisi ni wafanyikazi. Kwani hawa wa Mugirango, sisi kama natoka Mugirango. Aliniacha akasema mimi natoka Mugirango. Kuanzia. Si mimi ndio nilianziwa? Yes. So the idea that we are coming from different divides in terms of clan, and our politics is purely clan-based. That is why we must be very keen. We come from different departments. Wengine ni directors, wengine ni support staff, wengine ni agriculturists. Igbo, let those differences be our source of strength. Yes. But we bring those differences to ensure that we come up with a leader who is protecting what? Our interests. the differences that we have as Abagiakwa and Abagetutu should not be the source of our division, but should be the source of our strength, because we have a shared block with them. As we move, and with the analysis that is on the ground, and as we do the analysis, we are waiting for an opportunity time to make a declaration. But today, we have affirmed, we have acknowledged, we have resolved that the current leadership is not good for the workers of Nyamira. And that is my parting point. As we have resolved that the current leadership is not good for us, we are now searching the options that are available. We do not want to make premature declaration. Before we get to July, we'll be making an announcement. We respect that so and so supports this, so and so supports this. But we are very happy for those ones who are supporting the other side and not the current leadership. Because the current leadership has been put to the test. So wamepewa 18 months. So wamefanya kazi. You can see that the damage that they can cause. So give them another 5 years so that you are repaired and forgotten. See? You know they have drunken our blood. They want to eat our flesh. You want to allow that? Thank you.
I think that's not enough for Shem. Let's give another applause. Thank you so much. When I look at Shem, when I look at Lamek, when I look at Dan, my friends, these people have raised to us. I'm a living testimony. For those who know me, this has not been my look. Right? For those who know me, for those who knew me from the beginning, this look obtained courtesy of Nyaribo and the company. They say, in any situation, find the better part of it. I was used to taking a chef twice a week, Monday and Thursday. But after the act, I was forced to temporarily hold chefing. And I learned and discovered that I could make some savings. Right? Right? Because I used to shave on Monday and Thursday, average of 100 shillings. So that is 200 per week. Times 4 weeks in a month, 800. So when the axe met me, I'm telling you from the bottom of my heart, I was earning 97 shillings and 30 cents. Those who saw my payslip can attest to that. And at that time, my firstborn girl is a third year medicine student in Kenyatta University. I pay rent of around 50,000 minus upkeep. My son had finished Form 4 and he had been admitted to the School of Law. And remember, my salary is 97 shillings and 30 cents. At that time, I had taken a salary advance, which was taking around 7,000 shillings from my salary, from my Equity Bank. I'm giving you a living testimony. That means thank you so much. Dan stood by me. My family could not celebrate Christmas. Dan sent me 1,500. And a man, when you are in the house, no matter if your wife is working or not, you must provide. So I was only seen as a person who can only afford 1,200 within my thighs. Nothing. My friends, again, you tell me that I go out there, support the same person who did that to me. Am I mad? Am I crazy? My friends, a man once beaten, twice shy. Up to date, I've never cleared all the debts which I incurred during that same period. I even put my land on sale. But one thing I want you to know, when you have problems, even a customer fails to come. Wakati uko na shida, hata ukiamua kuuza raundi yako, hakuna mnunuzi, na akipatikana anakukejeli. Right? My friend here, Sebastian, we share the office. His daughter had to defer a whole academic year. Because of that, he's here, can I test? Those are the ones I know. For those whom I don't know, but I learned one thing from the experience. One, by the way, even the only people who were calling me, Dan used to call me, Lamek, thank you so much. My brother there, Shem, thank you so much. Leonida made several calls. Thank you so much. But others, yeah? At one time I got my phone as Nyamira. So nikashindwa what is up? Baada shida ndio ujue marafiki. Albert called me. Thank you so much. Albert maintained the calling. But I'm telling you, it was tough. It was indeed very, very, very tough. Madidi called me. Madidi bailed me out sometimes back. Thank you so much. I'm telling you, it was tough. For those who didn't, let's not behave like warthogs. You know a warthog? A warthog forgets very fast. Yeah? A warthog forgets very fast. Let's not behave like warthogs. Let's behave like human beings. For now, when I meet some people, they ask me, are you the one? Yes, I'm the one. That little OA. The time shall come when we shall really show our literalism. I'm not an English teacher, but I think our linguistic Dan can correct me on that. Let's not. Now, allow me bring on board the oldest amongst us all. A man who has seen it all. A man who has been moved several positions, from the senior most to the lowest, and sometimes with no portfolio. But he has made the table. None other than Charles Okora. Charles, come on. Okora has been a principal, has been a head teacher, has been a account administrator, has been a municipality, nobody, and now he's here with us.
I don't know what to say because I've said it all. And because they requested me to say something, let me also celebrate this day with you, the Jerusalem Dance team. We are here because of these four soldiers. They were very brave. They were in the news most of the times. In the newspapers, all media houses covered them. So we celebrate you greatly for being very brave. Let me say one thing, Alex. When we were in the university, President Moi was very brutal those days. But we had soldiers who resisted dictatorship. How many of us know Koigi Wangwere? Koigi said, China will give the Koigi dreadlocks. Alisema nitanyoa wakati mmoja atatoka uongo. I believe August 10th Migika utanyoa. Actually, when I met him, I was shocked. I called him Osama because I knew him as a very clean, servant guy. I hope as I talk here today, I'm not a frog, because that's what we are referred to. I know what we have been talking here. If somebody gets it, and I eat a mnyambo wa punda, I hope we don't belong there. I have another point, a recent one, that August 10th, they'll ensure, they know they'll be in power. They'll ensure that all the procured promotions will go on 11th. They'll start working immediately on August 11th, 12th. They'll remove all the procured promotions, whatever that means in HR, share. Procured promotions. Let me be very candid here. The governor will come from these three people. Will be either Pen Momani, Timot, or Nyamira. One of them. I'm not going to say specifically who, but it will be one of them. One of them and none. I know who will not be a governor, but I don't know who will. So, colleagues, depression is a very bad disease. Recently it was in the news that Barak teachers are committing suicide. I wish to thank you very much for resisting this depression. Personally, I'm depressed. I almost went a wrong direction, but I'm trying to resist going there. I'm trying to resist going there. If we take statistics, the most depressed workers in all the 47 counties, Nyamira will be among the top 10. Top 10. Top 3 actually, because when you earn a salary of negative, it was, some of them it was negative. There are some here who are earning negative. And you can imagine if we are complaining, our support staff, who earn peanuts and there were casualties, we thank their supporters, their spouses for understanding. It has been a very trying moment. Thank you for the prayers from Ito. Ito, I didn't know that you are a pastor. That was a very good prayer. Otherwise, our soldiers, especially Shem, you have talked with a lot of people, and I was shedding tears actually. I've been crying here. Shedding, I'm very weak emotionally. I'm like Raila, you know, sheds tears careless. I was shedding tears as these 5 soldiers talked. Shedding tears, especially Migika Pole. We were not very far from what you were and avoid. Otherwise, let us be united, unit of purpose. Thank you for making it here. Personally, I was tempted. I didn't call Lewis. I told him I may not come because I'm unwell. But when I woke up, I think God gave me some energy. Some energy. Thank you so much. Let us be united. And more than ever before, if they have shown that after elections immediately, all the procured promotions will be removed. Kindly work tirelessly to ensure that this dragon, if I may borrow Dan's word, this dragon does not accede to power. God bless us all. Viva! Viva!
Thank you, Charles, for that good view. As at now, Charles Okola is our senior most officer here. That would be my observation and my opinion. Now, we've heard from the soldiers that we've heard the same from our generals that the future is bleak. Allow me to recognize Sylvester in the house. Sylvester is here with us. Now, the soldiers were only introduced. They have not said much. But there's one soldier who is very quiet, very objective, has not talked much, but when he speaks a lot of sense. Allow me to welcome him and have a word with us. Come on, watch you. Yes. Lewis.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, my colleague. My colleagues, how are you? As you know, right now, there are no barriers. The titles are only in the office. Here, we are employees of one employer. See, very good. And we are affected across. Isn't it? Isn't it the case? We are affected. We had banks running after us. Ama kuna ule akupigiwa simu ama akuandikiwa SMS. I know a good number of us, we are still in debt. Isn't it? We were given a temporary relief as far some vendors who believe that a court is just but there to pander to their needs or to their whims. But I want to assure you today, there is nothing they will achieve as long as we are united. They won't achieve anything as long as we are united. You might suffer a little bit of discomfort. I'm told they are already profiling. Anybody who had a D and below is not fit to work. Is that a Kenyan? And they pay their taxes. So, and we have the same ability. Of course, we want our children to be number one. Lakini, is that the case? That is why we brought CBC, Yes. Because we don't want to start getting our children against others. Because everybody is gifted differently. So when somebody comes and starts saying that if you had a D minus, you cannot collect even revenue. When you kuongeza 1 plus 1 mpaka ufikishe nini the revenue that you collect, hata hiyo inaweza kushinda kwa mama na nini mwenye kwenda shule. Did we have the late Jeka Karume, who knows how far he went to in class? Who can tell me? Standard 3. Lakini did it stop him from being a billionaire? So, there's that foolishness, there's that stupidity that if somebody had a D minus, na yeye mwenyewe hajatuwekea yake tuone, maybe you don't even get that.
He didn't. Hakupata.
Labda alifanyiwa. So, anybody who is profiling you on the basis of your academic, on any basis, that one is out of order. That one is out of order. In fact, even what is going on among our teachers, the ECD teachers, it is wrong. You cannot discriminate anybody on the basis of their age. It should never happen. Those teachers are put in, even before the county, they are put in 20 years. Earning nothing. But giving their services free. And they put in 6, 7 years. This county. And now they're being told, you're too old. You're too old. It is just like telling mkokoteni pusha that huwezi kupiga mkokoteni yako kwa nini kwa barabara. So, soldiers, my brethren, kindly take heart. Nobody should threaten you. There's nobody should be in this country. That is why the Constitution says we the people. It does not say we the leaders. What does it? What's the triangle?
We the people of Kenya.
We
the people of Kenya.
It is we the people of Kenya.
We comma.
Yes. It is not I Nyanigo or whoever. So nobody should tell you that you are not fit to work anywhere. Papers or no papers. In fact, I will challenge you. If you start asking these people where are your papers, you will see them withdraw. Yes. It is unfortunate that the guys who are trying to, who are really oppressing us, most of them in theater and Banyo. They don't have their papers. So, after you minus yako, after you salary yako, it is better than ule mwenye alifanywa. So, be strong. But remember one thing. An injured enemy is as dangerous as that one who is not injured. Be vigilant. Be vigilant. Don't give him a chance. Never close your eyes. You already ashatupima. Kama amekukata hapa chini, ni ile tu hakukata hapa, hakupata hapa. So, be vigilant. We still have a distance to go. I'm sure there are several officers here whose salaries is not returned for senior. There are those, and there are those who still have salary arrears. And unfortunately, there are these the officers, the enforcement and support. I think almost 400 still are not gotten their 9 arrears. So, we need to pick up our momentum. We need to stand. We need to raise our guard. And when the time comes, when you are called upon, stand up to be counted. Thank you very much. Be blessed.
Thank you, Levi. I'm sure some people I'll know your name today. Isn't it? It's very quiet, but very good. I'm told lunch is almost ready. Lunch is ready. meeting is not ready. Lunch is ready, but our meeting is not yet. Oh no. Let's have some program, some order. Kindly, let's have 2-3 minutes so that we finish some few issues which are pending before we go for lunch. Then we come back for resolutions. So allow me bring on Lamek. Lamek only introduced himself. He has something to say. So Lamek, please.
Thank you. I know the sugars are low and the concentration level will fall. I think I'll request the MC that we do the structure after lunch. Then immediately after we'll have responses here and there. Then we have the solutions. Allow me to recognize one man. You remember most of you learned that you had been demoted through social media. Is that the case? Yes. Your name was on social media. And if you've forgotten, what followed after is a very serious headline that sex promotions. Who remembers that headline that was done?
Promotion for sex.
Yeah, the promotion for sex. That is what was done immediately. Then, in quick succession, you learned that you had been demoted or your terms had been valid. Then what happened? There was great confusion. Great confusion that people have been sent home. There was online ridicule. Hata mahali unapita unaulizwa, hawa ni wale quacks. Sema watu walikuwa demoted kwa sababu hawana makaratasi. Si ndivyo Samia? Hawana makaratasi. And if you are ready and you have gotten a promotion, then it means it must have been enlisted for sex. So it was that daunting and really hurting and confusing for most of us. And the leaders or the team that came together to work on this issue led by Director Shen used a number of strategies. It was not just about the court process or the judicial process that we went into. There are a number of issues that this council was able to handle, where there is a member and many others here. One of them was image. And I take this time with great humility to introduce one man who's not necessarily a worker, who chose to know the truth and the background of the issues that were happening. And you may have heard his name. He's not a worker, but he's among us today. We felt when we have a celebration, it will be important that we invite him. How many of you know General Osumo? How many of you know General Osumo? This man is known by just the name. You don't know his face. On very many platforms. Come over here. So General Osumo decided to stand with us, and to be very honest with you, even when we used to have sessions here preparing court documents, you may be surprised why someone online would have a better understanding of our court process than even your governor. Of course, I've asked him before whether our governor has capacity to interpret court orders. So I've asked that before. And the truth is, I've asked that in his presence. Maybe so generally say your name, and you will see this name Although, of course, there are other media personalities who chose to stand with the workers after they had gotten the story. Because you had been branded to be, promotion was a crime. So,
even though I don't speak much, actually I don't know how to. I'm Vincent Osumo. They call me Nyamira, I don't know why. I come from Nyamira. So, Nyamira. Yeah, thank you.
thank you very much. Even when Obama was giving his speech after winning an election, he said that there are so many unsung heroes who have been in this journey, but probably because Lamech's name was on the petition and the Soros and of course the four members and that, you may not know how many stood with us and what they were able to do. Let me also recognize one man who had the opportunity of being arrested because of this cause. One Sylvester. You know, being arrested is a good thing. You know, you become popular. We waited until to be arrested. Nobody came for us. Sylvester. That was our ground soldier. Najua kuna wale soldiers wa machines, kuna wale ground soldiers na nini. Walikimbishwa kweli kweli. And also, at a later stage, you will allow me to appreciate this establishment, the Camel Park, because you don't know what these people went through. You know, they told us if you figure out, if you think of going to court, we will arrest you. Sasa tulikuwa tunafika tunapigiana mpaka director anamwambia hii shamba yangu hapa chini iko na title deed nitakuwekea. Unajua huwezi jiwekea cash bail. Lazima uongee na mtu mwingine vizuri aweke yake ndio ufanye nini? Ndio utoke. So we were prepared on a number of issues. So director some things are never disclosed. Isaac, you know that. So this was our soldier. He was arrested. He's a colleague. He has done a lot. So
he was not even affected.
Good afternoon. Pole sana nimechelewa kwa sababu ya mtoto mgonjwa, lakini tunayo pete. Yale tuliyopitia, wale watu wote walio hapa walipitia, I think nilibeba. Kuna vile kuna yule ambaye tunaita court processor. Alipokuwa anakuja Nyamira, hakuwa anapigia kina Dani. Lakini ndani walikuwa wanamwambia wewe nenda Nyamira utapata mtu. Akifika huko anampigia, anampitisha na yule wako ofisi anamwonyesha na rekodi huko. So pia Msalame tulikuwa tunaongea akiwa kwake. So nilikuwa na full nilikuwa na nguvu za kutosha. I remember when I went to Nyariki's office, I did not find him, but I found the secretary, whereby I think Irene was there. Irene PSL, so the letters were given out and we went out. Reaching the office of the governor, that is where we saw that they like swarm of bees. Wanatufuata nyuma, tunawapatia barua, anarusha chini ile order. So ilibidi nishike Udi si mnamjua yule wa gavana. Ilibidi nimshike nimfungie huko ndani kwanza barua ipeane. Lakini mwishowe tuli succeed na tukaenda kupeana pale kwa ofisi ya law. Thank you very much for coming. I hope hamjakuja kwa sababu ya 1000 mlipeana. Mimi najua mlikuja hapa to strategize on how to get aid huko mbele tuamue, lakini mkiongea mambo ya Nyarigo, mimi nilikuwa mkono 2015 nikiingia kazi nilimkataa. So si saa hii naenda kumkataa. And if there is someone who could have arrested na maybe afutwe kabisa ni mimi. Hii mngeripotiwa tu na mambo yaishe na mrudi. Sasa mimi niko hapa na nalialia hapa. Songe mbele.
Thank you very much. I was mentioning something, Asante Sana Sylvester, and of course the many others. I also want to acknowledge with a lot of humility. You may be surprised, you know, I said, Serikali iko hapa. I knew what I'm saying. I know most of you wonder how we get information, even when the ministers and chief officers wamenyang'anywa masimu. Lakini sisi tunajua wanaongea nini. Even before they finish the meeting. Serikali iko hapa, si hapa. Iko hapa. I know some others have been victimized here and there, but you know information is power. So for the soldiers who have been doing that in close collaboration with our team, thank you very much. I'll not mention your names because these cameras can easily endanger your lives. Now, lastly, I was mentioning about this institution, Carmen Park. This is where we used to sit across. There's a reserve, a section of a VIP reserve that we both sit. Albert, you attended meetings there, and few others. Number one, for security reasons, and number two, the establishment agreed not to charge us for this conference and things like that, and that is why it was not very hard to make a decision that we come here. Even this conference facility, we are not paying, we are not buying the meals and things like that. But so at a later stage, rafiki kama huyu tunaweza mleta hapa awasalimie pia ili mjue. You never know when you need him at personal level. So we appreciate that. So I think with those very many remarks, I know there are those I may have forgotten to acknowledge. But again, this journey was not void of traitors. We had traitors in this journey. I wish not to mention names because one of the traitors was slapped, unfortunately, recently, so it's not good to mention names. But should I say? No. I already said it. So, what I'm raising here is that there are those who thought by digging information from us to go and sell to our enemy, we will lose. But God was with us. Walienda na information, lakini hawakuenda na akili zetu. But in the process, I can confirm, and it's good to say, we lost some money because of such leakage. We wouldn't have gotten to where we got if our first strategy had worked. It did not work because of one traitor. Senior years, Mungu asisi kubariki. Yes. So with those many remarks, I think the lunch is ready. When we come back, we will do some structure and then make the solutions, and of course then get feedback, because each one of you